Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Teddy. I know you're not used to seeing the real Teddy, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the love and support in Season 1. I'm going to try my best to make you laugh just as hard in Season 2. Thanks for laughing with me, thanks for laughing at me, but most of all, thanks for getting the joke and not taking it too seriously. So I'm going to turn it over to T-Teddy and let him do what he does best. Alright? I love you guys.
And since when do I need a co-host to introduce me on my own show? Really? He looks like rough trade from the South Bronx. Whatever. Welcome back, darlings, to Season 2. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? I'm sure you have, darlings. I have got much tea to spill in Season 2, so we need to get right underway immediately. So in today's episode, we are going to be talking about hooking up. Yes, my favorite subject. We are going to be talking about hooking up, when it's just, you meet somebody, they meet you, you're just having sex just because you're horny as bloody hell. You're attracted to him, he's attracted to you, he has an awesome body. You rip each other's clothes off, you throw each other on the bed, and you just pound at each other for hours and hours. And Jesus. Whew. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, hooking up. That's going to be today's episode, darling. Sit back and relax. We've got a lot to discuss. So the main thing to remember about a hookup is it has nothing to do with a relationship. Okay? A hookup is just that. It's just raw, animalistic type sex. No regrets, no responsibilities. But you know something? I just don't feel right talking about hookups here in Denver, Colorado. I mean, I have a condo, I have a dog, I have a boyfriend. What do I know about hooking up here in Colorado? Well, darlings, there's only one place on earth that I know that I would feel legitimately honored in talking about hookups. Disco, Carly, pack your bags. We're going to New York. First of all, this hotel sucks. Secondly, we're going to be talking about online hookups first. Now here's the thing. Everyone says online hooking up is wrong, online dating is creepy, blah blah blah. We've all done it, so let's just keep it 100, shall we? Now, if you're going to be online dating, I implore you, you must use real and recent pictures. I don't know how many people I come across use fake pictures or pictures that are so outdated there's no way you even still look like that. Why would you use a 5-year-old picture when you know you've gained 50 pounds? I remember I was hooking up online and his picture was very muscular. His profile said he was muscular. He knocked on my front door and it was anything but muscular. He was fat. And I don't have anything against fat people, but I was expecting muscular and I got fat. Mama was pissed, okay? When I order Kentucky Fried Chicken and Domino's show up, I'm pissed. I just blatantly asked him, what happened in the cab ride? He said, I don't understand. I said, on your profile, you were muscular, now you're fat. That must have been one hell of a cab ride. Please, darling, tell me what happened. When hooking up online, I think the main thing to remember, darlings, is always, always use condoms. If he's ugly, I mean, there is just nothing worse. Excuse me. Hello? Well, yes, we have to use condoms if he's ugly. What do you mean I can't say that? Oh, we have to use condoms all the time. Oh, well, this is new to me. Fine, I'll say it. For sake. That was my lawyer. Oh yes, it seems a few of you took exception to what I had to say in Season 1 and had decided to sue me. Well, go right ahead. I ain't got no money. I'm on a blog on YouTube, for Christ's sake. One of the main people who took exception to what I had to say in Season 1 was my ex-boyfriend Tyler, who, by the way, I actually sat down with here on my trip to New York. It seems he was very, very insulted by some of the things we had to say about him in season 1. He was so mad he actually wrote me a letter. And I know he was mad because he wrote it in his red crayon from his big boy box. You know what the funny part is? When we were dating, he couldn't even read, and now he knows how to write. I'm so proud of him I could burst. This is me bursting. But as I was saying, since some of you don't like what I have to say, I've had to get a gang of lawyers to protect me, so go right ahead. Grandmother always taught me 2 things. Always keep a good lawyer and a good piece of dick. Oh yes, grandmother was a hoe as well. Okay, so let's say you're at his house, or he's at your house, or, she's in the bathroom sprucing up. When you start having sex, darlings, put in your A game. Why would you be lazy? This is a hookup. Chances are you're never going to meet this person again. Why not give them the best performance of your life? I have had so many hookups with men who were so bloody lazy. They just lied there like dead fish. Yes, I'm talking about you, Liam, and I hope you're watching. And another thing. If you have a small penis, your performance should be extra stellar. Do you hear me? You must make up for what you lack. Very much so. I'm talking to you. Yes, you know who I'm talking to, Sylvester. Your dick is small, you cannot also be lazy. I can't stress this enough. Okay, darling, so you just had some awesome sex. You're all sweaty, he's all sweaty, you've been grunting like wild animals. Now what do you do? Well, I'll tell you what not to do. Don't just jump up and put your clothes on and run out of the house. That's disgusting. You were just touching someone else's body parts with your body parts. There should be soap and water involved somewhere. I'm not saying take a bowl bath in his apartment, but I'm saying there should be some type of cleaning going on. That's nasty. Wash your ass. Stop watching soap operas where they have sex and then just jump up and leave. That's disgusting. At least use some hand sanitizer. I mean, you just jerked some guy off? You ain't even gonna use no hands, Danny? Come on now. Wash something. And when you're leaving, do not say, I'll call you. Oh, Jesus. Why do men do this? You have no intention of calling. Why say that you're going to call the next day? Do you know that women are actually going to wait for you the next day? Do not ever say, I will call you, if you don't have the bloody intention of calling. Have I said that slow enough? If I could just digress from the hookup rules for a second, I've got to talk about a certain flight attendant on my way home. Disco, bring Daddy his reading glasses. The library is open. I would like to have a word with the flight attendant who was on my plane on my way home. First of all, he was the size of a Buick. My ex-boyfriend, Jeremy, he once told me that his lifelong dream as a child was to be a flight attendant. First of all, that's the gayest dream I've ever heard of a small boy, but I digress. He was told, because he was 6'3", that he was too tall to be a flight attendant. So wait, we have height restrictions, but we don't have weight restrictions? I don't know about you, darling, but I want my plane as light as possible. I don't need half a dinosaur walking up and down asking me if I want more peanuts. He comes and taps me on the shoulder. Turn off that iPhone. First of all, don't ever lay your hands on the Queen. Second of all, I was in the middle of watching the miniseries The Kennedys. Third of all, bitch, did your mother never teach you the words please and thank you? Here's my tip to you. Twice as many trips to the gym, and half as many trips to Dunkin' Donuts. The library is now closed. Now that I got that off my chest, back to hooking up. So now after you just had sex, what do you do? Do you spend the night, or do you go home? I've been having this argument for years, and the world is split right down the middle. Personally, after a hookup, I have to sleep in my own bed, so I just get up and I go. And if I have someone over at my house, I expect them to do the same. I come, you go. I'm sorry, but I sleep in a king-size bed. The bed is only made for the king. Okay? No, there will be no sleeping over. And there will be no cuddling. After we both climax, go wash, and then go home. No, we cannot cuddle. No, we cannot order Domino's. No, you cannot watch Conan O'Brien. Go home, nigga. Go. What's wrong with you? Get out. Jeez. But I know a lot of people love letting people sleep over. Okay, darlings, so here's the real deal about why I don't let anyone sleep over. When you meet someone at a club, you're under disco lights and strobe lights and green lasers and fog machines. I've had a few drinks, you've had a few drinks. Everyone looks good at the club after a few drinks. Honey, let a disco light hit me. You will think Boris Kojo and Shamar Moore have walked into a room. But darlings, if you let someone sleep over, when you wake up, now you just have the sun as your special guest star. Do you know what the sun does? I'll tell you what it doesn't do. It don't hide shit. Okay? You can't hide anything in the sun. Just because it's just you and I, here's a picture of me first thing in the morning before Botox and prayer kicks in. Do you want to see that? I know I don't want to see that. You know what? This is a great time for the newest segment of Tea with Teddy. It's called Let's Ask Mommy. Hold on. Hey Mom, it's me, Teddy. Evans, what do you mean, Teddy? Who? Anyway, listen, I'm doing a blog. Tea with Teddy, what do you mean you don't know what blog? Mom, listen, I'm doing a blog and I've just asked the world a question. Now I know you're a very wise woman and you know a lot about the world and you've traveled many places. So I'm going to ask you, Mom, after a hookup, do you make the guys go home or do you let them sleep over?
Bitch, please.